Hi, and welcome to Day to Day with Ray, with me, Ray. So you can't really see where I'm at, but I'm at my stove, and I'm getting ready to give you guys the recipe for my piping gel. And today for Template Tuesday, I'm going to show you how to make a stained glass cake, and they're my favorite cakes to make, and they look amazing. So the recipe is as follows. You need 1/3 cup of sugar. Put that in the pan. And 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. That's it. Now, this recipe can be doubled, tripled, whatever. So you're going to take a whisk. Now, I do have it on, the stove is on, it's on medium heat, and that's fine. I just turned it on, so it's going to take a hot minute. Take your whisk, get all the lumps out. Now, in here, I have, now what you can use, I'm going to tell you 2 different things. My recipe that I usually use is 1/4 cup of water and 1/4 cup of lemon juice. But you don't have to do that. In this cup, I have 2/4, something like that, a 1/2 cup. So I have a 1/2 cup of, a 1/2 cup of water. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little lemon extract just to kind of keep the lemon theme going just a little bit, just for the taste. Just a little bit. Because I actually need clear, I need white. I don't have white food coloring. I actually ran out. So, and then we'll slowly mix this in. And I'm going to whisk the whole time as I put this in. I'm just pouring it in slowly. I'm making sure I'm getting the corners. Again, the stove is on medium heat. And you just want to whisk it. It's kind of like a gravy. Like you're making like a sugar gravy, basically. But it's like your piping gel. Now, like I said, you can use lemon juice. That's what the main recipe calls for. But please keep in mind it does give it a yellowish. Let me show you. Right here is my piping gel. This is the lemon. Now this has been in the fridge, so it's like kind of all clumpy and stuff. But this is the color of it. So if you wanted it as a white, you would need to put some white food coloring in here. But that's with the lemon, and it has a really good taste. It's like a really tart, not that tart, but it's got like a tartness, like a lemonade or something, and or sweet tart, or like a lemon sweet tart or something. I don't know. I really like it. It comes in handy for me. Now, what I have prepared already is I have a wilted piping bag in a cup, so I can just pour this in when it's done. What I did with these, while this was filled, I have 2 piping bags over, you can't see it, but over at my station where I'm going to be working today. Sorry if this is annoying. And I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Like, well, one time 30 seconds, stir it. Second time 30 seconds, and stir it. I feel that it actually works better when it's warm, and I feel like you get a better finish. So before I start to use it, I might even pop it in a microwave because I feel like it flattens out, and I think it just looks better. So I don't know if you can see the steam. Yeah, you can see the steam a little bit. I downloaded a new app, so maybe I look a little bit more professional. But you just want to keep stirring this. Like I said, it's just like a sugar gravy, pretty much. But I needed a white. But you can use any, if you want to do small batches like this. This doesn't make much. I mean, if you just want it to adhere stuff, this is all you need. You can put it in the fridge, put it in a container, put it in the fridge, use it as you need it. It keeps for like months, like probably like 3 months probably, I would say. But, oh yeah, we're starting to thicken up. I'm going to show you this in 1 second. It doesn't take long either. So I'm actually going to show you this because I can with this new app. Okay, so come here. Whoa! I didn't mean to drop you. All right, I'm going to show you this. Okay, where's the button? Okay, so there we go. This is your piping gel. I'm going to actually turn the heat off. Sorry. Okay. And there's your piping gel. Nice and thick. See it bubbling? It's all nice and thick. Now, if I did have some white food coloring, I would still put it in here, but this is good. It is good. Yeah, buddy. I am loving this new app. So, yeah, so I took it. It's actually off the heat right now. Still kind of stirring it up a little bit. And like I said, I just needed like a clear. I already made a cake. I made a cake last night, and I already made the cake last night. I made some quick buttercream this morning. I was a little upset because my chocolate. I made a chocolate buttercream because I wanted to dye it black because I need an outline, and you'll see what I mean in a second for Template Tuesday. I'm just actually pouring this. Well, I might let it wait. Well, it'll be all right. I'm just going to pour this in the bag. My little itty spatula. Again, like I said, you can double the recipe. I don't know. I was trying to think how I can get it a little clearer, but I don't know if you can with the cornstarch. And I don't know how much cornstarch you could take out. It's something I will have to play with to see. But yeah, so whew, this is about how much it makes. It's really hot right now. And then I'm just gonna, it's gonna cool off. It'll be fine. I'm just getting everything together for you guys. And that is I will definitely put the recipe and instructions on how to make different flavors because you want something that's going to complement your cake. Granted, lemon and chocolate doesn't really go together, but it is what it is. But I will see you in 1 minute. Hold on, I can pause for real. And I'm back. Oh my God, I love this feature. I love this app. Okay, so I know you can't really see anything right now, but this is as black as my icing would go. So this is a black frosting, and then this is my red piping gel and my blue piping gel. And of course I have my white. And then this is the template we're going to use. I got this from... It's called Freedom Heart, designed by Garden Elegance, and it's compliments of glass patterns. And it's www.glasspatterns.com. I'll put the link in below. You can get all kinds of stained glass patterns, and you can use them for cakes. So, now there's 1 or 2 ways. Now this is a pretty easy one I kind of picked, and there's 2 things that I can do. One, which is the way I'm going to actually show you because then it would actually be like, you know, whatever. But I could actually just take a circle cutter and I can like mark everything out and whatever. But I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to bring the camera down. Let's see how I can. There we go. Yeah. Uh-oh. Don't mess with me now. Sorry about that. Okay. So can you see? Alright, so this is, I just whipped up a quick cake this morning and I found a little bag of marshmallows. They were stale, so I just used them real quick. So I have my toothpick. I have my cake covered in fondant. I always suggest using white fondant for this. You can always paint or whatever. the cake when you're done. So what I'm going to do is I have the template on my cake, and I'm like trying to measure out like where the center. So I'm going to do this. All right. Here we go. I feel like it's kind of, okay. All right, we're all centered. We're all squared away. Now, this is the long and tedious part. You're just going to poke holes. Just like this. Just poke holes. It's not the funnest. You want to make sure you have a nice, sharp toothpick. Now, depending on how intricate your design is, this one I know is going to be a heart, so I'm not too pressed about it. And actually what I'm going to do is these points right here. I'm definitely going to hit all these points so that way I know. Now this does move. And you want to make sure your cake is covered or sprinkled with a little bit of powdered sugar, a little bit of cornstarch so your paper doesn't stick, because I have had that happened before. Alright, so I pretty much know where my outline's going to be. And then, like I said, if you need help with a lot of marks, that's fine. Do what you need to do. This is a pretty easy design I picked, so, you know, it's going to be alright. And don't worry about the holes, because you're probably like, oh my gosh, the holes. No. It'll be fine. So, when I'm done, I will come right back. Okay, now, here's the top of my cake. Alright, so here we go. Now, you want to keep your template close by because you're going to want to remember where you're, like, if you need help looking. But you could pretty much see. Now, I did the outline because it's a heart. That's pretty simple. Here's the waves. There's my star and the circle. I know where the circle's going to go. Now, peekaboo, I see you. I'm loving this app. Sorry if I'm kind of all over the place with everything. I'm still trying to learn it. Oh, wait a minute. I need one thing. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so I had to get my scissors because I have to cut my bag. Now, you just want the teeniest. You don't want it too. I didn't even cut the daggone bag. Alright, here we go. You don't want it too big, but you don't want it too small either. And then you're just going to go over. You might want to do your inside lines first. This is kind of thick, but that's okay. This is kind of like a little flat. It's okay. Follow your lines. Okay. And then this is the circle part. And I'm going to tell you now, so nobody makes the same mistake that I did. Do not, and I repeat, do not use royal icing for this. And I'm going to tell you why. And that's because, and I made my tip a little too big. It's alright. I did a cake show a long time ago. And I wanted to do a stained glass cake. I should have used a tip for this, but it's alright. Because you can't really see this side now. It's alright. It's alright. Like I said, I ain't no damn professional. It's just how I roll. Okay. And this side looks crazy. It's alright. And the good thing about this is, well, you don't want to try to make a lot of mistakes, but it is kind of forgiving a little bit. I'm just going to kind of fix, oh, sorry, I don't mean to. I'm fixing my boo-boo a little bit here because this is going to be where the white is. So I don't want that to be all. My star is a little messed up, but that's okay. It is what it is. And you want to make sure that your frosting is touching. Well, my star looks ridiculous, but it is what it is. So I'm going to do the outside. Like I said, I can't pipe to save my life. And that's okay. That is okay. Like I said, I cut my bag a little too big, so it's alright. Like I said, nobody's perfect around these parts. We all learn. Alright. So like I said, mine's not perfect. It didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it, but that's fine. I cut the hole too big, and I should have just did what I wanted to do with and put the daggone tip in, because that's what you really need. Here we go, me thinking I'm all professional, and here I am fucking up. But that's alright, because hey. And it has been a really long time since I've made one of these, so. Alright, so we have our frosting on, we have our outline. Don't judge me, because it looks like crap. Let me flip you over. So that's, like I said, it's crappy, but it'll be all right. I just was taking my Q-tip, my toothpick, trying to fix some of this up a little bit, trying to get it to lay down. Like I said, I'm not perfect, but we'll fix it. I got a little idea what I can do with it. I've actually made better ones in the past. I don't know why. Just trying to smooth it out some. It's all right. It'll do. It'll do. All right. So, we got that squared away. Now, I know I got a little bit of this, so I might make that the red because I might be able to hide this. Now, there's two ways you can do this. One way is actually to, you can use alcohol and some gel food coloring, and you can paint, after your frosting is dried, you can paint the bottom of it and like the insides, and then you can just put the clear gel on top. The other way that you could do is like what I have, is you can color your piping gel and just do it that way too. So that's what I did. So right now, because my white is still a little hot, is I'm just going to cut a small piece off. I'm going to do my red lines first. Oh, well, I guess this is going to be a red line. This stuff pours out really fast. So you just want to fill it in. Take your time. So like I said, it's been a really long time since I did this. That's like a little too much. That's all right. Okay. Let's do up here. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Uh-oh, we got saved. I am not waiting. And I'm getting that black mixed into it. It's all right. Sorry about the fire scanner. Being a member of the volunteer fire department, we have this going on all the time. All right. So there's my red. Now I'm going to do my blue. Oh, you didn't even see what I was doing. Well, hell, I'm sorry. All right, so I'm going to cut the blue. The blue's going to go. Ooh, it was pouring out. It is ready to go. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Get it in there. I should have did the whole cake like I was going to, but it's alright. Uh-oh, I got a little black on my bag. Alright, let me move this. I need another, Q-tip. Why do I keep calling these Q-tips? I'm weirdo. Just gonna kind of scrape this out a little bit. Somehow, it's alright. Then I'm just gonna kind of level these out a little bit. Because I definitely need that in the corner. All right. Now, the white is still really hot, which is fine, but we're just going to kind of roll with it because, well, got a long little video here. All right. So let's fill in the star. I'm actually going to finish this, and then I will be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. So I finished the cake real quick, and I kind of went over it with another layer of chocolate frosting. It didn't come out the way I wanted it to, but you know what? You can't have a perfect cake all the time. Like I said, I messed it up because I should have listened to myself, and I should have used one of the very small, fine tips for better control instead of just cut the tip off of the piping bag. That was my mistake. But here's the finished product. So this is what we have for our stained glass cake. Like I said, it's not perfect, and that's fine, but you guys kind of get the idea. I was kind of not really rushing today, but I was definitely, you know, kind of going through it really quick. But that's basically the idea of it, and I like them. I think they're cool. Like I said, I messed up in here. Oh, and as I stuck my finger in it, tastes delicious. And I messed up, you know, in some of the spots. And you know what? And that's okay, because like I said, I'm not perfect. I am not a damn professional. But I have made cakes that have, sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the camera here. Like I said, I'm just, you know, I've made better ones. But like I said, today just wasn't a good cake day. And that's fine, you know. So don't beat yourself up. Don't be all like, you know, it's not like this was for anybody. So I was just kind of going through it. Because I messed up my star. And I don't know. It is what it is. But you kind of get the better idea of it. I'm going to do another one. And I promise to do a better job on that one. And I'll just let my finger. Frosting's delicious. But I am, because as I was saying before, I don't think I finished. Do not use royal icing to outline your stained glass cake. And this is why. I did a cake show a couple years ago. And I outlined, I did a 9x13 cake. I outlined the whole top in royal frosting. Outlined the whole thing. I outlined it. I filled it all in, went to bed that night, woke up in the morning, and this was like 2 days before the show. It took me forever to do this cake. All the black lines bled. The royal icing, like something with the gel, disintegrated the royal frosting. It was leaking. Oh, I cried. I ended up making another really pretty cake, and it came out really well, and I was very happy with that. But in the same sense, you know, whatever. But do not use royal frosting while doing this. What's probably better is even if I just whipped up some homemade chocolate frosting, which is why it's not as dark. Like I couldn't get it very black. But if you buy a store-bought can of chocolate frosting and you add some black food coloring to that, you'll get the perfect black, which is what I'm going to do next time. I am going to go buy some next time I go to the store, just to kind of have, just really for the black frosting, just to make black frosting, really. But yeah, so that's the stained glass cake. Like I said, you can dress it up or you could do the whole top. What I was going to do was I was going to do the whole top, and I think it would have came out much better. But I really wanted to show you guys how to do the, how to get the template on with the why do I keep saying thumbtack and Q-tip? The toothpick, to use a toothpick and use that to get your pattern. So yeah, so at least you get the gist of it. It does take practice. It's a lot of patience. I've done this technique with the toothpick to do Ravens cakes, because since we do live in Baltimore, there's a lot of Baltimore Raven friends of mine, you know, that are fans. And so yeah, but I've done a lot of Ravens cakes. But yeah, so that's, like I said, pretty much the basics of it. It takes a lot of practice, like I said. And you see, today I fucked up on mine. It is what it is. It's still pretty. It's still nice. And I'm still going to eat it. Well, this one I'm not going to eat. Well, I might. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. That's all for today for Template Tuesday. My girlfriend, who I made the koi pond cake for, was telling my other friend about it, about my cake. Oh, excuse me. And she is wants me to make her a cake for her brother for this weekend. So I'm actually going to be getting my printer out because she wants some kind of comic. And I'm actually going to get my printer out and I'm going to print the comic, and I'm going to have the comic going around the cake. And so I may do that for Fondant Friday, but it's not really fondant. Maybe I'll just make like the bows. I'll show you guys how to do the bows or something, which I've kind of been struggling with. So I need to practice myself because, like I said, I'm a little out of practice. But yeah, so I will see. If I don't see you before Friday, I'm sure you will, but I'll make another video before Friday. But so yeah, so that's all for Template Tuesday. Thank you for watching, and remember, be kind to everybody, because you never know, somebody's probably fighting a harder battle than you. And peace, love, and happiness, and let's eat some cake. Bye.